South Africa, Crushtacean.
Once entered the UK Championships and became a heat finalist, has experience.
Are you fond of the Canadians with the turtle?
Well, he tells me not to be, so I can only take his word for it, but no, I guess not.
Are you fond of the Cypriots with the legendary dog?
He might have good pushing power, but I think that's all, so we'll have to see.
Are you fond of the Welsh?
The Welsh
with Panic Attack?
Panic Attack are good. They are very, very good. They can drive much better than I can, as you know.
How much pressure with the pincers?
A couple of 100 kilos.
A large aluminium shelled crab with 2 claws, the chassis entirely constructed of 12mm thick aerospace aluminium. Poor control, though, caused by intermittent radio interference.
Roboteers, stand by.
The teams, Panic Attack and Wales on the left, Kim Davis captaining Terror Turtle, the Frizzell family on the right, Crushtacean there from South Africa, the Visser family on the left, Cerberus on the right, the Kakufa boys and Alex Wink. They're in the arena for the House Robots Shunt. The double bulldozer blades, ooh, and the crushing claws of Sir Killalot.
3, 2, 1.
There we see Panic Attack, winners of the second wars, the second domestic UK championships, putting pressure on Cerberus, spinning away there in the centre of the war zone. Terror Turtle at the top. Panic Attack backs away, the sides protected by those yellow and black striped flanges. There's Crushtacean getting in on the action as well with the front crab claws and chasing away down on Cerberus. The surface job dulled, we thought, in the pits. Dulled sensors as well, I should think. There's the pit release. Cerberus in trouble, so too Terror Turtle. Sort of caught on Panic Attack, therefore can be dragged by the Welsh team and almost dredged the pit of oblivion there. Cerberus and Crushtacean lock jaws and claws, and Cerberus down, they've gone, and Panic Attack very nearly followed. I'll tell you what, they nearly drove themselves into the pit, Panic Attack. Terror Turtle being pushed away. Cerberus and the Cypriot boys, they didn't last long. Panic Attack being pushed away. Oh, now back in the Panic Attack there. Team on the left is Kevin Pritchard. He was with Kim Davis when they won the UK Championships. Then he went away to develop his own robot, and he's back with Kim once more for this Commonwealth Carnage. And Panic Attack, a cagey and wily performance so far. Kim at the controls there. Brilliant roboteer. Crushtacean backing away. Terror Turtle locked into a CPZ, which will allow Shunt to come in. Panic Attack is by far the strongest of the remaining 3. But who goes through with them? Terror Turtle, John Frizzell driving there with little 7-year-old JJ alongside him. Terror Turtle being pushed onto the arena sidewall. Now between a rock and a crab ball, and just caught by Crushtacean's claws made from 12mm aluminium, driven by a screw jack mechanism, exerting 300 kilos of pressure there. The crab claws and Panic Attack, a little push as well. Terror Turtle, are they dragging Crushtacean, or is Crushtacean pushing? I wonder. Pit, pit, pit. Oh, now that's interesting. You see Dominic Visser's gloves there. As he moves his hands, so he moves the crab claws. That's the way the weapons are operated. Unique system on Crushtacean. Terror Turtle, well, they came to laugh, but it is Mock Turtle out there now as Killalot grabs hold. Oh, now what's that going to say? JJ's placard. You got no chance. Crushtacean, I think he's trying to help you out by nipping at Sir Killalot, but over goes the Turtle. Now this is interesting because that's not in a CPZ, and I'm not too sure whether Killalot should have done that. Meanwhile, Panic Attack is taking on Shunt. Is that wise? Terror Turtle is toppled. The maple leaf, is it about to fall? I think this has to go to the judges. Save the Turtle, that might come off, because Killalot, for me, has turned Terror Turtle illegally. The judges are going to have to decide on this one. Panic Attack obviously through, but who goes through with it? 3 wise men. On the left, Professor Martin Smith, Professor Noel Sharkey and Matt Irvine.
And the judges have made their decision. Although Killalot turned over Terror Turtle, they say it doesn't matter. The winners are Panic Attack from Wales and Crushtacean from South Africa!
There you go. The emblem that says to South Africans, home.
Hey, hey.
When are you going home then?
Easter.
Not after this battle?
No.
You're sure?
Home is kind of Manchester for a while. So,
Well, Crushtacean.
Yeah.
How's he going to do? Is he not got that much pinch?
Hey, we sorted out Sir Killalot.
No, you did do very well. That's why you're here.
And we're going to get him now. You know.
He's the wrong size and shape for you.
It fits beautifully. We measured it up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crushtacean.
A real family affair, this. Ian, Dominic and Michaela Visser with Crushtacean.
Corkscrew.
And the Corkscrew team from Scotland. John Heatley, Lewis and Lawrence.
Roboteers, stand by.
And in the arena for the house robots, Shunt with the double bulldozer blades there, look. And Growler, Mr. Psycho's pet pooch.
3, 2, 1. Debate.
Well, we've seen the destructive power of Corkscrew's spinning 6 blades, bumping into Crushtacean with the aluminium shell. And it's got Corkscrew in the claws. Now, this would be something of an upset if South Africa were to win this, but certainly they're gripping tight onto Corkscrew. But again, who's doing the pushing? Who's doing the dragging? Crushtacean 100 kilos, just the heavier. Corkscrew very much the faster. They're bumping around the pit release tyre. Now you can see it has been depressed. And the Corkscrew top has come off. Is it dangling on there? Will that affect the control of Corkscrew? It's had its control problems in the past and they're in. Corkscrew went in first, driven by Crushtacean. The judges may well be called upon, but for me, it was Corkscrew who went in first. Growler's on the prowler. Let's have a look. But Crushtacean, this could be a famous victory for South Africa. Crushtacean getting to grips there with Corkscrew. Pulling, tightly controlled, that unique weapons control of 8-year-old Dominic Visser. Grabbing onto Corkscrew. Down went Corkscrew, Crushtacean followed, but for me, the Scots went in first.
The Scots from Corkscrew take the low road. Crushtacean take the high road, because they're in the final before you. The South Africans through to the Commonwealth Championship final. Well, that was easy peasy, wasn't it?
No.
It wasn't?
No.
Tell me what was difficult about it.
I couldn't grab him properly.
Well, you seem to grab them easily and take them to the pit and throw them in.
I know, but I didn't put them in the pit properly.
Did you not? Tell me, how do these gloves work?
Well, when I close my hands, it closes the claws, and when I open them,
It opens the claws?
Yeah.
How long did it take to build these things?
Well, the gloves was about a day's work, I guess.
Yeah.
But you had to kind of do a lot of research how to fit them to the transmitter and things like that.
Yeah.
But,
you see, it's good news so far, but the good news has stopped.
well,
You're in the final.
I know, and
You're fighting Firestorm. How do you think that's going to go?
If we can catch him, which is hard because he drives beautifully,
He does drive well.
we'll try and do the same trick, I think.
Okay, so remember, you've got to be good with the glove work against Firestorm, all right? Okay, because we want to see you come through. They're winning too many things, Firestorm, all right?
We'll sort them out.
Let's hear it for them then. Crushtacean!
Bravehearts, the Scots were hey, well, go away anyway, they're out. And that leaves the Commonwealth Carnage final, England, South Africa.
OK, team. South Africa, give us the flag, give us a twirl. Representing South Africa, Crushtacean, against a robot that takes on Psycho and wins.
Scary thought, isn't it?
Yeah. How do you feel?
Yeah. Well, we're not so scared as last time. That big spinner was scary because it could do a lot of damage. But this should be more a test of skill and endurance, I think.
Have you got any chance?
No.
Okay, that's honest.
Crushtacean.
As the claws, nippy, but look at the ground clearance against Firestorm's flipper. I wonder if they'll be smiling Ian, Dominic and Michaela Visser at the end from South Africa. Have their supporters.
Firestorm IV.
Firestorm 4, 3 times UK Grand Finalist, twice they finished third. Can they add a title now? Graham and Hazel.
Volunteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, we've got Dead Metal with the serrated saw blade and the front pincers. And also Sergeant Bash, an old coupling there up in the war zone.
3, 2, 1.
If Firestorm 4 can get a quick drive in, this could be over very speedily. There's Dominic with the data gloves. There's an onslaught from Firestorm 4, but I'll tell you what, Crushtacean dodged it. And again, though Firestorm 4 buffets, Crushtacean has ridden that attack and away and tried to get the claws into use. Firestorm 4 very speedy on the turn though, up to 12 miles an hour. In terms of speed across the arena floor, they're evenly matched. Firestorm 4 drives, Crushtacean is caught by Dead Metal. Now we'll see how tough those exposed tyres are. A vulnerable Achilles heel on the crab. Crushtacean slams or bounces off the arena sidewall, but Firestorm 4 can come in there and hoist Crushtacean on its side. We know that Crushtacean has a control problem. The aerial is situated between the eyes. That has caused problems in the past. Graham Bone will know that as he peers out. Look at the concentration and the focus. Crushtacean on its side. Can now Ian Visser, a computer consultant by trade, right the punctured Crushtacean. I'm not too sure they can surf right, not from there. The claws are ineffective. The ref bot checks. Oh, little Michaela. The young South African schoolgirl looked frantic there. And the ref bot counts down the hopes of South Africa, brave Commonwealth Carnage finalists. But this was a small crab in a very, very big pool. And Firestorm 4 are the Commonwealth Carnage champions. At long last, triumph and a title for Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop. And again, they're after the house robots. Or are the house robots after revenge for what Firestorm 4 did to Mr. Psycho? Dead Metal is running away. Firestorm 4's on the attack. And the house robots are running scared. Crushtacean on its side, peers out. Sergeant Bash looks on. Firestorm 4 isn't underneath Dead Metal. I think they're just caught by the angle grinder, so they can't flip them out of the arena. In comes Sergeant Bash. They're loving it. I'm not too sure where the Hazel was. In crumples Sergeant Bash's jaws, but it's not causing any trouble for Firestorm 4 at this moment, or is it? Punctured Firestorm 4 now. The house robots are gaining their revenge. Firestorm 4, Commonwealth champions then. Putting the pressure on Dead Metal, but taking punishment themselves from Sergeant Bash. What a crumpling climax to the Commonwealth Carnage this is. Go on, get Dead Metal out. With the flipper, they're stuck together, they're locked together. But they know the trophy's heading back to the cabinet. Firestorm 4, the champs.
What an amazing fight. It turned into an exhibition. We have a Commonwealth champion. It is Firestorm! Guys, are you disappointed?
Not really.
Not really. What about you? The magic gloves didn't seem to work for you, really?
Nah.
Nah. What was the problem? You couldn't just get a grip of them, could you?
No. They just moved around.
They just move around. They're very fast, aren't they? Well, Crushtacean kind of crushed in the end, really.
Yeah, no, and then we balanced on our side, and that was it.
What do you think of the world game now? The Robot Wars is growing so much. What do you think about the standard of the robots around the world?
It's fantastic. I think you know it'll take off in lots more countries as well, especially places like South Africa. You know, they love this sort of thing there.
Yeah, well, we can't wait to see it grow over there. Ladies and gentlemen, fine competitors, excellent robot, magic gloves. It's Crushtacean!